It's a new week, so this morning I came out early and started working on the C10. Got the doors stripped down, door locks out of them, the door handles off, the window regulators out, the old mirrors off of them, the inside door panel off. Pretty much just gutted out the door, so we're ready to get them stripped, the paint stripped off of them. I'm going to take them off the truck to strip the paint. I'll do the usual. I'll drill me some keyholes on each hinge so I can get it set back close to where we're at without having to realign the whole door again. I got them in pretty good shape right where it's at. Look at the driver's door, done the same on it. Got it stripped out. I'm gonna go ahead and drill some pins, holes in it too, to line up by. Pull both doors off, and then we'll start stripping the paint off of them. That'll be the first process I'll do. And while I have the doors off, I'll prep the jambs, the door jambs, and the inside of the cab for paint, and try to get some paint on that. So when I hang the doors back, the inside of the doors, and it'll all be jammed out. Same way on the front fenders. So I put rust reform on what few surface rust spots there were in here. And then I went back over it with just some brush-on bed liner, and then we'll put some Dynamat on top of that, or some form of something like Dynamat. It may not be Dynamat brand, but after I get the interior painted. All right, so I got the old water pump off, pulled the radiator and the AC condenser, and took the fan, of course the belts and accessories off. Got this stripped down. I'm gonna brake clean it off good, and then try to paint some black on the front of it here, and the pulley at the bottom, try to clean it up and paint it too. So here is what a 305 with 160,000 miles timing chain looks like. Just about done for. Okay, here's this morning's progress. Got the timing cover back on, new water pump on, the pulleys cleaned up, the front of the engine cleaned up, and going to clean up the alternator before I put it back on. I'm going to also do the power steering pump, so making progress. All right, so I got all the accessories put back on with the exception of the air conditioner compressor. I ordered a new one of those, and so I won't get to put it on until it gets here. I'm gonna finish putting the fan on and should be ready to drop the radiator back in. Still gonna do a little cleanup down there on the cross member of the frame where a little bit of grease is. Gotta get some more of that cleaned up. This morning I'm pretty much done all I can do. I'm waiting on the AC condenser to get here. Of course the air conditioner compressor, so I got about everything I can put back on until I get that. So I'm going to jump over and start on sanding on the outside of these doors and stripping the paint off of those. So you guys that fool with the square bodies, you see this rusted through place. This is actually where the door or window stop sits inside the door, and it traps moisture from the dirt from the inside and rust from the inside out. So we'll have to cut a little section out here and put a patch in there. But the rest of the door is really, really solid. Looks like it's maybe this original paint, and looks like maybe it's had a little bit of overspray or repaint somewhere down low on it, but the top part of the door is just pretty much one layer, which is a good thing. Comes off pretty easy. Tell you what, I'm really pleased with this door. For a door from a truck that's lived its life in Kentucky, this is really excellent compared to what some I've seen. You guys that followed and go back to look at the 81 C10 build I done, both doors on that was pretty rough. Ended up replacing one, had to put a skin on the other, but these doors here, you know, just a little bit of repair. This part don't really worry me here. Just a small patch will take care of both of those areas. And down here too, so everything else is really good. It does have some dents in it, but we'll work those out. So I'm going to continue on to the top here. So some of you may remember the door handle on this side have been bent. So you got a dent in here and in here with it mashed down on the handle. So I have to dolly that out. Probably end up having to use a stud gun to pull that out right in there because I don't think I can get in behind it to work it out. This one here I think I can. So. But all in all, it's looking really good. I think while I'm already in the dust mode in the shop, I think I'm going to go ahead and do the cab corner and start up that roof line on that. Still haven't pulled the glass out. I really didn't want to pull the glass out just yet because in case I back it out and it's sitting outside or something, it rains. But I've already got the door glass out, so I may go ahead and just take the glass out also. That's what I like to see, very little rust. All clean up great. A little bit right there, but it's just some surface rust. So let's see if we have that kind of luck with the windshield. Time for a razor blade change. All right, I'm gonna call it for this video. As the old saying goes, Rome wasn't built in a day, so we're not gonna get much further, but we have got a lot of progress. Let me show you what we have got done on this video. So we've got the doors, both of them stripped. There's the passenger's door. Started on the cab corner. Got a round part around the back glass. This side over here, I got part of the cab corner stripped and all of the driver's door. The engine, all we still like is the AC compressor. Get it put on, and the AC condenser that I ordered. So I got to put that in before I can put the radiator back in. And the top fan shroud, got some new AC hoses for it. And of course put the compressor on, and then we're back to having a running truck again where I can move it in and out. Get this floor cleaned out in here. It's sure is a lot of dust. A lot of sanding took place today, so I made a lot of dust. So, I got this patch put in this door and got some fiberglass reinforced Bondo put over it. So it ended up being a small patch. It's probably about 3 by 2, something like that. And this place up here, I was able just to take a drill bit, drill out the holes, and then just spot weld them in. Same thing there at the bottom, that little place. So we're good with the door, all but we do have to get this pulled back out. You can see it's sunk in there and here. So we'll work on that and get the latch fitting good. Sitting back up there straight. So next video, obviously going to continue stripping paint. Still got all the top of the cab to go around the front windshield frame and the roof. So we get that done, then we can get it all in epoxy primer, and then I'll start on the inside. I'm not going to strip the inside paint. I'm just going to, because it's relatively good shape, I'll just scuff it, put some sealer on it, and then paint it, and it'll take care of that. I will strip the inside of the doors. Reason being, there is some areas along the bottom I need to address on both doors, so I'll have to strip the paint off of them on that. So that's it for this week. Thank y'all for watching. Please hit that like or share it with your friends, and you know, whatever you do, get out in the garage and try to have a little fun. That's what I do every week. Thanks for watching. See you later.